John Gaxi here with 10-Minute Real Food. I'm making a salmon spread today, so stick around, let's take a look at what we got. Alright, so here we have a salmon spread, and I really like this one because it's very versatile. In reality, you can go from a spicy flavor to a sweeter flavor to an Asian flavor, Mediterranean flavor, and today we're just kind of doing a Latin flavor, if you will. I have here a pink salmon, it's a wild Alaskan salmon, and basically just open the can, drain a little bit of that juice. I have my excess bowl here, and put it in here. Nothing special, nothing too hard. And here I made a hummus this weekend, and hummus is something that you can find at a store. This is a roasted garlic hummus. You'll probably be seeing it in a later episode. It takes 10 minutes to make. So you can buy any kind of hummus, any kind of flavor of hummus. They have roasted bell pepper, cilantro, jalapeno, garlic. You know, just keep in mind that whatever flavor of hummus you put in there is the flavor that your spread will get. So instead of putting cream cheese or mayonnaise or anything like that, we're gonna put in some roasted garlic hummus. We are going to put some purple onions. Gonna cut this in half. Cut this in quarters. Make sure you take the stem off there. Take that outer layer and just cut that in quarters. Put that in there. And we're gonna put in some cilantro. I went ahead and pre-cut it here. Just put the cilantro in there. I'm gonna put some jalapenos. We're gonna cover that. Put some jalapenos in there, and then I'm going to devein them. I like spicy foods. I do enjoy some flavor, some heat. I don't like fire in my mouth. So if you're like me, just go ahead and devein them. You can just run the knife through them like that. This ever so carefully. If you're not used to it, you can just put it down so you don't cut your hand or the knife doesn't go through. And then you just get a spoon and you shell that out. Like so. The more of the white part and the seeds that you keep in there, the spicier it will be. Sometimes the pepper is spicy as it is on its own. And if you like really spicy food, then by all means just throw the jalapeno in there as is. So I just throw those quarters in there. Actually, I'm going to take 2 of those quarters out for the sake of my taste. And then I'm going to put in some celery. And just do a little rough chop. And I do enjoy the celery leaves. They have a lot more flavor than the root. So I'll put some of those in there if you like that flavor. If you don't, try it out. Or if you've never tried it, try it out. And then I'm gonna get some black olives in there. And I don't have to do anything special to those. I just put those in there. I like that. I do enjoy any kind of olives, and so black olives or green olives go really well with these choice of ingredients. And then lastly, I'm gonna wait on the carrots, but I'm going to put in some little bit of salt. There's already some salt in the canned salmon, and I put some salt in the hummus. And then I'm going to put paprika, but actually this is a smoked paprika I find at the store. If you like daring flavors, if you like bold flavors, then definitely use the smoked paprika. If not, you can just use regular paprika. It's a little milder and not so strong, not so pungent. So we just put that in there. You just want to give it a couple quick turns. Make sure everything gets incorporated in there. And we just want everything to still be a little chunky so it has that nice bite to it. So I just give it a couple turns. And what I do is I'm putting the big chunks towards the center of the food processor, because what the food processor does, as you see there, you see those big chunks there? What the food processor does is it'll pull that downward, and I don't want everything else to get too small and this to stay too big. You can take a look in there. All the things that I put against it are now pulled downward. And we do the same thing with these. And I just keep going through that process until I get it at the consistency or the size that I want. So I think we just do a couple more. Very nice. So that looks like it's pretty well done. Let me check the flavor. Definitely a good idea to take out those two jalapeno pieces, but I'm gonna add a little bit more paprika because I like that flavor, and just a little more hummus to smooth that flavor out. But ultimately, the flavor is just really good. When I did want to add the carrots at the very last, because they are shredded already, so I don't want to puree them. But you can add them at the last, the final touch, the final taste. So we'll do a final taste. Pretty good. And the way I serve them up here is I just grab a clean spoon. That smoked paprika really comes through. And it's a great balance because smoked paprika itself is pretty sweet, or I should say a sweet aftertaste. It's not sweet, but it has a sweet aftertaste. So it pairs really well with the spicy food. And then I just go ahead and spoon it in here. This is a more lighter fare. You can definitely put it in a sandwich, and in a pita, in a tortilla. But if you want something on a lighter fare, you can do a little boat like that. We'll do another one here. This packs really well too, and it travels well if you want to take it to work. And it saves well too. It'll save for a really long time. A couple days, 2-3 days. So we'll do 2 for now. And then I also have some garden chips, or garden, what do you call them? Crackers. This is just nothing special, something I grabbed at the regular store. You can also eat them with crackers. Tastes pretty good. Tastes really good, actually. And there you have it. Pretty simple, 10 minutes. Salmon dish. Let's go ahead and try this out now. I'll try it with the cracker first. Let me try this. This little salmon boat. Salmon taco. Love how cool it is. Very good. Very fresh. Very clean. And quite satisfying, I should say. That hummus with the smoked paprika is really, really good. It's a great addition. So that's it for this episode of 10 Minute Real Food. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.